Good morning. I hope you have a beautiful day today. And yes, the weather in Canberra today is so beautiful as well. Maybe you can see the blue sky on the top there and the sun is starting shining out. And we got the first frost last night. So I have several little jobs. I need to get them done today. So here I'm at my backyard where the vegetable beds or a lot of fruit trees around me as well. And you can see I got my sweet potato vines, the leaves are shivering on the top and turning black like this. So generally, when we say the sweet potato vines are ready for harvest, as vines like turning yellow, or the leaves turn yellow, and the vines turning yellow, and turning brown, and we say they are ready. And between or 4 or 5 months. So anytime after 3 months, we can harvest sweet potato vine. But if you want to keep, if you want to have more tubers or the two large tubers, so you want to leave them as long as possible in the ground. In my case, in Canberra, we don't have long season. So whenever I got the first frost, I can harvest them. So here, I got 3 vines or 3 cuttings I put in this raised beds. That's my friends Nerani, she gave me the cuttings from last winter. So I winter them in the jar with water, put them in windowsills until they root out and pot them up in early springs in the pots first, and then I put them in the ground until the frost completely over. So they were planted, or they have been planted in this bed in late October. So we are in early April now. So they pretty much around 5 months ish. So I think they are quite ready, but we never know. The easiest way to start your sweet potato vines is take the cutting from the mature vine. You often find a lot of horizontal vines growing on top of the surface of the soil where they have a lot of roots. And you can also take the cutting with the roots as well and put the cutting in a jar or a cup of water. You can also buy the slips, they call them sweet potato slips or seasoning from your local nurseries or some website online. In my area, Canberra, Australia, I do see some local nurseries, they sell this in early springs. A lot of people, they buy the sweet potato tuber and start to get the snip going. I'm not sure that's why they recommend those, because they do say that it might transfer it easy from this state to the other state. So I'm not sure about that, so please don't quote me on that. Their leaves are edible. I love eating the leaves. You can steam or stir fry. I prefer stir fry with the garlic. They are very heat tolerant. I have to say that even in Canberra, we got 37, 38 degrees. They still stand very strong, and they love full sun. Of the garden bed I growing here, I don't fertilize the sweet potato vine. I just dug in a lot of rotted compost. If you fertilize your sweet potato, only fertilize at the beginning, like when you plant. That's it. And if you fertilize later on, they will send a lot of roots and leaves out, and you won't have much of tubers. They love well-drained, rich soils, but they do well in sandy loam soil as well. With pest and disease, in my area, I don't have much of pest and disease other than just slugs and snail, because of the vines just go so big, to some little snip of slugs and snail, it doesn't matter to me. Other than that, they just so easy to care, and which means I don't need to do anything with them. Just put them at the beginning of the season and then harvest them at the end. So this variety is purple inside and white skin outside. I have grown this variety before. So I'm gonna clear all the top first and harvest them, and I show you what I got at the end. I just want to show you how big are tree cuttings. You see I cut so lots over here already. But here, let me show you only tree cuttings. Go all over the sideways. All over this side. On the ground, or not on the ground. On the sidewalk this way as well. And all over the compost bin. So they're going very well. And this garden bed I got a lot of compost. I feel a lot of compost in here. So let me keep cutting the vine off. So over here, I just want to show you when you see the vine on the ground like this, and any vine that near to the soil surface like this, that means they root very well. Yeah, because they have maturity enough to root them out, and they will not get rotten. So they are very good, ideal. I mean, they are very ideally for the wood cuttings for the sweet potato vines. And I still have a lot of clearing up of the bush out before I can find the tuber. So here I'm cutting at the base down there. You can see already have some wood like this. So they are very good for the plants next year. All down there, they all have wood here. Look at that! Our first tuber! You have to be careful. So I just use with my hand. Oh, first one! Oh no, just a little bit damage. But not much, but I hope this will be okay. Here they are after half an hour digging, and I was so hot and so sweaty. Even I put my jacket up there. So let's come a closer look and I show you. So I got some very big tubers and quite a bit of the little one as well. You see that color down there. I took you a little bit. So over here, you can see the tuber are so big. And some in the front as well, they're quite decent size as well. But over here, quite a little ones. I think I still can do something with them. But I think next year I might do something different. Even I can pot them up, the cutting even earlier, and put maybe under my carport. If you guys have a greenhouse, you can put them in the greenhouse, and so you can buy some more time, several weeks before that. And also, like yesterday we got the frost, but today they asked me could have frost as well. But after that, we won't have a frost for the whole week. So maybe next time I will be more patient. If the night I saw the weather say have frost, I will maybe do some curtains or some kind of cover on the tops. So we keep doing that for a few more weeks. I think 3 more weeks. These two birds they will get quite big. So after that we can have more harvest than just it. So normally, after I have it them like this, I won't wash them. And please don't wash them. If you wash them, they could be ruined. And I will put them in a dark, cool place for maybe 4 or 5 weeks. And after that, I will start using them. So if you look on the internet to say like how to kill sweet potato, and they can tell you like to put them in a certain temperatures in humidity for several weeks and put them out and put all over again. And I just feel that it's so complicated for me. And by just the way I just store them in that cool place with a little bit air flows, and so far it has been working for me. And also one thing, when I harvest them, on the tuber, on the little ones, they just stay on the top, but all the bigger ones, they just stay very deep down. So if you go in the deep garden bed like this, so please be patient and maybe try, try very careful to not like to damage the tubers. So that's why it took me so long to get the maps. I want to show you what I got. One pile of the cuttings over here. So all over here, you can see I got a lot of wood cutting here that goes mostly on the surface on the garden bed. So on this cutting, I can trim off the leaves on the top and place the root in the jars. And I change the water maybe weekly or every 4 or 5 days, and until next spring. So that's it. That's the way harvest them and store them and take the cuttings. And thank you so much for watching. See you next one. Bye bye.